Hi. So today's message that I have and that I feel is very important to share and bring to light is around our capacity to hold hope. That's one characteristic that I feel that I bring into this world is I am relentless at carrying hope or having hope. And what I mean by that is I will always figure something out. No matter what is going on, I will always pursue to figure something out. I will always pursue to expand my perspective. And that has served me really, really well. And there's one story that I have to share to kind of bring this to light. And that is, after I finished my master's, I was struggling to find a job. Like, really bad. And I ended up sleeping on my friend's dime. Luckily, it wasn't their couch. They gave me a room, and I had a bed already somehow. But I had a bed, and they let me sleep in their house, and they gave me a room, and they housed me until I found my own house, until I could get my feet under myself. And in that time, I really equated my worth with what I was doing, or my worth to having a job. And so my self-esteem plummeted. I was depressed. I was really struggling. And it really put a strain on the relationship with the people that I was living with. They were being so nice, and here I was being a Debbie Downer, like, every single day. It was really bad. And I will never forget what happened. So one day I got a call, got a job offer from a job that I had interviewed with. And like that exact same day, a living situation unfolded. And this was after like weeks of staying up late and watching Sherlock Holmes on Netflix way too long and just getting super depressed and allowing myself to just keep going down. I wasn't taking care of my mental state. I was just spiraling out of control. So, and then one day, just like that, boom, I got a job offer. And I'll never forget sleeping the first night. Like, it was like a matter of 3 days. I was moved into this place, into my own place. And the next day I was starting the new job. And all my answers came to fruition. Everything that I had wanted came to be, right? And I will never ever forget the feeling of sleeping in that bed the first night. Because it was like, I was so grateful that I had the awareness of like how stressed out I was and how fast answers can come. And like, it was like the answers was meant to be. The answer was meant to be. It was always going to come. And just going from just depression to like feeling on top of the world, like all my answers were solved. It like lit up this thing in me of like, wow, like that I was really, it like lit up this like knowing of hope. That I knew that it was going to work out. That I knew that things would always work out. And that exact same mentality carried me through changing from that job. That exact same hopeful mentality carried me through the most impactful experience in my life, which was when my sister went through dealing with a brain tumor. But I never gave up hope, and I was always able, and I was going through a brain tumor, that was a big deal. But I never gave up at least the hope and knowing that it would be okay. That whatever will happen, it will be okay. And there's like this like sense of like relief and surrender. When you're just like, you have like this sense of like hope. And it's really subtle, but it's very powerful in how you can show up in your life every single day. It's very powerful in who you can show up as. 1 video ago, I talked about anxiety and what that means. And it's how we value what we do more than how we feel in our state of being. And it's shifting that value, and it's like, who can I be in this situation? Times can be challenging, times can be hard, and energy can feel heavy, especially now. So it's like, how can I best take care of myself to show up as my best self so that I'm not caught up in the craziness with everyone else? How can I anchor in that hope? How can I anchor this situation in to a solid foundation? Because that's what it needs in any situation. So I hope that this helps shift your perspective. Maybe you're going through a really hard time right now. Maybe people around you are going through a really hard time right now, and you just want to start living a little bit more unconditionally. And I'll talk about that in my next video. But start to build your capacity to carry hope and channel it in, bring it in, anchor that into your life, anchor that into who you are and who you show up as, and watch, you'll see that really amazing shifts happen within you and around you. All my love.